If you do these weird things, you might accidentally become a millionaire, and most people will think you're crazy. Millionaires often look financially boring at first. You get excited about saving money. You delay lifestyle upgrades. Lifestyle inflation is invisible. They think in decades, not months. Most wealth happens in the later years. They calculate opportunity cost. They automate their money. Wealth is built quietly and revealed suddenly. The weird behaviors you have today might be the reason you're financially free tomorrow. Future millionaires are obsessed with small numbers. They care about $5 fees, because $5 invested monthly becomes thousands later. They hate bad debt, but they love productive assets. They read about money for fun, while others scroll social media. They prefer ownership over appearance. They invest before they celebrate. They understand compounding is fragile. One emotional mistake can destroy years of growth. So they build systems instead of relying on motivation. They think about freedom more than luxury. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Wealth is not built by intelligence alone. It's built by behavior repeated for decades. The boring habits are the rich habits. If you feel financially weird, you might just be early. Most people want to look rich before they become rich. Future millionaires reverse that order. They build assets quietly. And then one day, the math becomes obvious. Compounding feels slow until it doesn't. The first 10 years test your patience. The last 10 years reward it. Most people quit right before the curve bends upward. Future millionaires stay in the game. They understand that consistency beats intensity. You don't need a six-figure income to start. You need six-figure discipline. You don't need to be loud. You need to be consistent. And if you feel financially weird, that might be your advantage. Future millionaires change their identity before their income changes. They stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "Will this make me wealthier?" That one question changes everything. They think like owners, not consumers. They understand risk differently. To them, not investing is the biggest risk. Inflation quietly steals from people who wait. Future millionaires move early. They don't try to time the market. They focus on time in the market. They know wealth is a patience game. And patience looks weird in a world obsessed with speed. But speed doesn't build empires. Consistency does. If you feel different about money, if you enjoy saving more than spending, if you think long-term when others think short-term, you're not weird, you're early. Let me show you what most people regret at 60. Not investing earlier. Because time was the real asset, and they spent it carelessly. Future millionaires protect their time like money. Imagine investing just $300 per month starting at 25. At 8%, that becomes over $900,000 by 65. Now imagine starting at 35 instead. You lose hundreds of thousands. That's the cost of waiting. The weird behavior is not avoiding fun. It's choosing future freedom over temporary applause. It's thinking like someone who already won before anyone else sees it. So if people think you're financially weird, smile. You're just building quietly. Future millionaires obsess over tiny daily decisions. Not because the decision is big, but because repetition is powerful. Small habits, repeated daily, become financial gravity. They don't chase money. They attract it through systems. They focus on inputs, not outcomes. Because outcomes take care of themselves. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Same income, different behavior. One version struggles. One version dominates. The world rewards visibility, but wealth rewards patience. And patience looks boring until it looks powerful. You're not strange. You're disciplined. And discipline compounds into freedom.